What up, guys? Welcome back to 1UPmang Game Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the remaster of Destroy All Humans. Before I go ahead and hop into the video, I did want to mention to follow me on Twitter at 1UPmang. I will be putting out another review here soon. I did want to get an idea of what you guys thought I should review. I have a couple ideas floating around, but wanted to give you guys the opportunity. Let me know what you guys recommend or like me to review next. And the Destroy All Humans is a remaster. Like I said, it was released about a week ago. In this game, you actually take the role of an alien from the Huron alien race, who's actually a clone, who's sent down to Earth to basically harvest the DNA of humans. Because of the fact that pretty much all Huron alien race members are clones, since they've been cloned so many times, basically their race is going extinct. So your main goal is to harvest their DNA, destroy things, conquer mankind, mind control, lots of different things like that. So and you're actually working under the leader of the Huron race, which his name's Pox. And yeah, basically you go down to Earth and you play as this alien, and you're in a third-person view. I guess it's basically like a third-person shooter adventure. Now the travel is mostly on foot, or you can hover. You have the ability to hover later on, and you also have a spacecraft. And then you have an array of weapons. You've got a zap array, a vaporizer gun, detonator gun, an anal probe, and then you also have shields as crypto. And then with your spacecraft, you've got a death ray, you've got an abductor orb, a sonic boom, which is basically like a giant blast that's shot from the space shuttle. And then that device or that spacecraft also has shields as well. And as an alien, obviously, you're gonna have some, special abilities. So you've got the Cortex scan, which allows you to scan the human's brains to find out what they're thinking. And this actually allows you to stay in a holograph form, or holobobs is what it's called. And this form is a disguise. You get to disguise yourself as another human, or the human that you're scanning. So that kind of keeps you concealed as an alien, so they can't pick up on you. Now there are some enemies that actually do have the ability to kind of detect you well, which they're the majestic agents. They're kind of like Secret Service or CIA, or I guess more like the Men in Black of like the 1950s, 1960s era. And then you've got the psychokinesis ability, which allows you to levitate things with your brain, with your mind. That includes people, objects, and you can also use this to have them distract other humans so you don't get caught. And you can have them forget things. So like if they see you, you kind of have to have them forget, so that way they can't alert, the police. They can't alert everyone around them of your existence. You've also got an implant command, which basically allows you to give the human or whoever you're trying to control an idea. So, for example, there's a particular where you have to have a facility officer drive this nuclear bomb to another facility. So you have to command them to do that. And things like that, where you're commanding them to do different things, different parts of the mission. And the missions that you go on include killing humans, abductions, destroying the city, the infiltrate and disguise and infiltrate in different facilities, different cities, different towns, also even a beach at one point. And then you do have secondary missions, which are, they give you, when you do these secondary missions, it might be like drown a human, or explode a cow. They have like these green radioactive cows that I guess the government is implanting which makes them explosive. So like you can, it'll have you do secondary missions like that, and they're not mandatory, but they give you different unlockables if you do them and complete them all. And then once you've finished an area, there are challenge missions. Challenge missions, so you can go back to a town or an area that you did all the missions at, and you can do these challenges where you can like race. So there's one where you can race a droid to another part of a town or a city. You got another one where it's just you getting in your spaceship and you're just destroying as much as you can in the town, the city. There's another one where, excuse me, you have to abduct like cows. So you like toss, there's this spacecraft, and you're tossing the cows into the spacecraft with your psychokinesis. So you can throw them in there, and you get points on that. So you've got a couple different, 3 or 4 different, excuse me, 3 or 4 different kind of challenges. Now you do have the option to upgrade your equipment. So you got different upgradable skins. You've got different upgradable content like making your capacity for your gun more. Also, creating or making your levitation skills like better. Getting more range for your abilities. And then also for the saucer, you can get different types of weapons from the saucer chute. And then other unlockables include like artwork, and some of the skins I had in the video here. You'll probably notice a couple different skins, they're really really cool. There is a lot of things to do in this game. So there's a lot of area to cover. There's a lot of places to go to. There's a lot of unlockables. Just fun stuff, and it's a really exciting and just a really unique game. I actually never had a chance to play the initial release, which was like 2005, I think, for the Xbox and the PlayStation 2, or it might have been earlier than that. But yeah, I saw the trailers back then, and I always wanted to play it. I thought it was like the coolest idea. I didn't think there'd really been too many games like that had been done. And then I know they did a bunch of sequels, and I never got a chance to play them. So this is my first go at Straw Humans. It's a blast. It's so much fun. With all the different abilities, you just telekinesis and shooting your enemies and destroying buildings and stuff with your spacecraft. And you've got missions that deal with the government and the town. When you're taking over, you're controlling different people in the town. So you might control the mayor. You might be able to control like the president of the United States. You might be able to control like a farmer. And there's some dialogue sections. There's also voiceover work, which the voiceover work here is fine. This game is funny because, like, literally funny because it's kind of tongue in cheek. They talk a lot about the Reds. Since it's the Red Scare era, they talk about like anything that happens with the alien, whatever's printed in the news. They always put it on the Reds, the commies, and even like some of the people in the town and the people that see you, they actually call you. Oftentimes, they'll call you like Little Green Man. And it's funny because your character's never green, and he even points that out. And it's just kind of funny stuff like that. And what's also interesting, which I also found interesting, was a Crypto, which is a clone. He's interesting, and that's the character you play as. It's interesting because he's very a like gunslinging, like we gonna shoot them all up and we gonna kill these monkeys, and this kind of speech that's very like stereotypical Southern kind of draw idea of like a person or how people talk in America. So even though that these aliens are technically more intelligent and more versed in the universe, there's still a likeness between everyday human beings and everyday aliens. So I thought that was really funny. That was really fun. And most of most of the places that you go to you're gonna have a large variety of areas that you're seeing. So you're seeing beaches, you're seeing towns, you're seeing cities. You go to the state capital, at different points of the game. You'll be at facilities, government hangars. You actually go to Area 42, um, and then it's a very realistic game as far as as realistic as something like this could be. But I think they do it in a way that like really seems like, hey, this is like, especially for the time. I don't know how, some of you might know if you played the original how similar this game is to the original games and the sequels. But this is my first experience with it, and even like thinking back of the time when this would come out, and even comparing it to now, it still holds up. Like I'm super excited that they decided to remaster this game because I have always thought it would be a fun game, and it always got pretty good reviews, I imagined. And they did a bunch of sequels and spin-offs, so I imagine there's definitely lots of people like myself excited to play it. So I would definitely give it a shot. It's good for, I'm played it up to 20, 30 hours almost already, just doing the side missions. And doing the main story is really fun too. Um, and there's not much music, unfortunately. It's kind of atmospheric. Sometimes you'll get a little tune here and there when you're in your main hub area, upgrading your equipment. In some of the cutscenes, you'll get a little bit of tunes that are just kind of like sci-fi, kind of silly tunes like that. But all in all, I mean, it's a great game. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I'm just doing like a bunch of the side missions since I pretty much finished the story. So side missions are fun, just silly, man. It's just a good time. Like it would be a good thing if you want to play to just blow off some steam. But yeah, I would recommend anyone picking up if you've had a chance to play it. Let me know. Let me know what you thought if you played it. If you're looking to check it out, I would check it out. I don't necessarily would say every game is for everyone, but I mean, I imagine if you know of the series or if you've heard of it or just the name of the title of the series of the game, you'll probably understand or you'll get the feel of what you're gonna be playing. But yeah, go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is the review I've got that I'll probably be doing another review. I'm going to try to do a review a week at the very least. I'm not sure exactly what days I'm going to be posting these up, but I try to get them out as soon as possible. Like the video if you like it, please comment. If you have any ideas about the next game you'd like me to review, let me know. I know with this current generation, we're gonna be closing it out in the next generation, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you liked the video. Follow me on Twitter, 1UPmang. I'll give you a follow back. And stick around for more videos. I appreciate it, and any support is much appreciated. And have a good rest of your week, guys. Thanks a lot.